morning. Sorry. So many lovely faces. My name is Amanda Kruger. I serve on the Board of Trustees here at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Spartanburg. Welcome to UUCS. We are glad that you're here in this strange and wonderful place with us. At UUCS, we strive to be a beloved community of warmth, love, and support across all of our differences. This is a welcoming congregation where everyone is welcome just as we are. If you are visiting with us this morning, we would love to meet you. Visitor cards may be found in the pocket on the back of the chair in front of you. Please feel welcome to fill one out and place it in the offering plate during the service so that we can connect with you. There is a lot happening here. There always is. In an effort to streamline our communications, you'll find a monthly Connect available in the lobby and a weekly one-page executive summary in your order of service. Out of everything that's happening, let me highlight just one announcement. Today, Sunday, May 18th, following the service, we will celebrate our annual meeting and then have a church-wide potluck. All members are asked to attend the annual meeting, and anyone who's not a member is invited to come hear about the year past and the year to come at UUCS. And then we eat. Celebrate all we've done together to build this beloved community this year. And thank you all for making this place one of love.
I like to imagine maybe it's 4 iterations of the mission, vision, and covenant process into the future. And there's a future leader, and he's looking at the archives and wondering, why did we ever need a mission objective to have fun and be together? This is, if you Google fun church, this is it. This comes on the top of the list. I'm here on behalf of the 3 enrichment teams, here to get you excited for this summer's multi-generational enrichment program. The morning programming for adults, children, and youth are pausing this summer, and will come together as one multi-generational group. Church is one of the few places where the generations can mix. We need to come together, be together to understand each other. So the months of June, July, and August, we will have multi-generational enrichment time. We are a shared ministry. We minister to each other, and you're here to discover your own personal ministry. The sooner we get the children to understand this, the faster they will get onto their purpose.
Who can tell me what is right here? A chalice, that's right. The chalice is an outward symbol of what this community represents to each other, this community gathered here, what is in our hearts and our minds. And this summer, while people are away, I want to help you, remind you of this community here. So, we're going to have a flat chalice this summer that you can take with you. And I want you to take photographs with your flat chalice wherever you go, whether it's the grocery store, the library, the pool, or if it's the Grand Canyon or New York City or Paris. I want you to take your flat chalice, which will actually be this size, and take photos. Send them to me, and we will put all the photos on the blackboards here to remind us that we are still community even when we are apart. And to help us do that, Our flat chalice, hold on. It's summer, so our flat chalice needs some sunglasses. You want to hold that for me? Yes. You may have seen this in the Unison and the Connect and everything. This one is printed on cardstock, and we will pass it out now. I want every family unit to participate, because this is not just something for the kids. This is our whole community here at UUCS. So if you will pass some of those. Amanda, will you pass? Help pass them out. Oh yeah, give some to the choir. So this summer, you don't have to color it if you don't want to. You can just cut it out. But I want you to take this with you as a reminder of our community and how much we care for each other even when we are apart. And our first Sunday, June 1st, of our new enrichment time, you will be able to color, and I'll have my laminator, and you can laminate yours. All right, so take pictures, email them to me, text them to me, and we'll put them here. And at the end of the summer, we'll have a welcome party, a welcome home party for our flat chalice, and we'll celebrate all the places our flat chalice went. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mary Underwood. I am your worship associate today. It's so lovely to see you all on this beautiful day. To light our chalice, I will read Everyone is a Theologian from the 20th century UU theologian James Luther Adams, who studied in 1930 Germany and spent the rest of his life advocating for the importance of churches standing up to authoritarianism. Everyone is a theologian, either conscious or unconscious, in the sense that everyone has some conception of the nature of reality, of the demands of reality, and of those elements in reality that support or threaten meaningful existence. Religious liberalism affirms the moral obligation to direct one's efforts towards the establishment of a just and loving community. We are not a religious tradition. We are not a religious tradition with a creed, but a religious movement that has always wedded social justice work to theology. Liberalism holds that the resources, divine and human, that are available for the achievement of meaningful change justify an attitude of ultimate optimism.
Testing. Please join me in hymn number 291.
Dig
Today is a very special day at the UU. It's our flower communion. We have 2 communion ceremonies a year, flower communion and water communion. They are a way for us to symbolically affirm community. Flower communion was developed in 1923 by a Czechoslovakian UU minister, whose wife brought it to the U.S. in 1940. A Czech UU minister said that in Czech culture, the flower is the symbol of the unique being, both human and the other beings that we share our world with. We unite them to create a unique and beautiful bouquet, symbolizing ourselves and our siblings. It's also come to symbolize our intrinsic connection to Mother Earth and all of her creation. If you brought a flower from home, please bring it forward to put in one of our many vases. If you didn't, we have some flowers in the back that we invite you to please grab and come and bring up as you wish. While we're doing our flower communion today, we'll also do our rippling bowl. Our rippling bowl is one of our most treasured rituals where we symbolically share whatever it is we wish our community to hold, our joys, our sorrows, our hopes, our fears, whatever it is that we need this community to help hold. If you are unable or do not desire to come forward, please know that you are still a part of the beautiful bouquet that is our community, and that we still wish to hold all that you wish to give to us. So I learned, and I want to share, that beautiful, beautiful anthem that our choir sang, and it was quite beautiful, was written at the AnthemAnnual church after the murders that happened there, which makes it all the more beautiful song, I think, about choosing love. I wanted to share that. So now is when we say our covenant. As James Luther Adams said in the quote read earlier, we are not a religious tradition with a creed, but we are a religious tradition that is very committed and very deeply aligned with making this world a better place. So we wrote our own promise that we make to ourselves, to one another, and to the world that we affirm every week, our covenant. It's written in your bulletin. Please join me. With courage, we say, we are a people of faith and hope. Together we covenant to strive to become our better selves, to honor both the critical mind and the generous heart, to prove that diversity need not mean divisiveness, and to respond to systems of violence and oppression with the power of a love beyond belief. And now's the time when we go a little crazy and we practice civil disobedience and greet one another as part of this beloved community. We are enthusiastically connected to one another, but we are also deeply respectful of boundaries. So feel free to pick whatever level of connection, both physical, emotional, verbal, that you are comfortable with. But when the music starts, please fight that inner rebel and come and sit back down and let us keep moving forward. truly adore you people and your civil disobedience. Some of you did. Now is the time where we share our material gifts. This is a community rich in gifts, and even more than that, rich in willingness to share them. There's so many gifts of service, of talent, of insight, of hard work. There are many people in this church who do hard labor to keep this place beautiful and smooth and working. And we are grateful for every gift that everyone shares. Now is the time where we ask for you to share, as is, whatever is comfortable with you, your material gifts. This is a world that runs on money. Even if it's not our primary value in the world, it is a reality we must live in. So all that you can comfortably share is deeply appreciated. We also, every month, share the plate with a community charity, I guess is the word, that needs resources. Half of all loose gifts and all specific gifts that are told for that Share the Plate are shared. This month, we are helping the earthquake victims in Myanmar at a time when most of the world is cutting significantly their world aid. The world that's most deeply vulnerable needs us to step up and help. Thank you.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be filled
Share silence with me. Full flowering. This afternoon in our community, a family that does not have housing will drive up to a church, another church, not this one, and the doors will open, they'll be greeted. And for the next week, that's where they'll spend the night. And the people of that congregation will bring dinner tonight and breakfast in the morning, dinner again tomorrow night, over and over again through the week. Shelter, food, and accompaniment for this family. There are more than 5 other families that might come and join that first family, are being interviewed and needs are being assessed, and the best way to support each of those families is being considered by social workers, part of a team that our city has developed. What a city to live in that dedicates a full team to addressing housing and homelessness. As much as you're able, with whatever worldview guides you, I want to ask you to direct all of your goodwill, your energy and intentions, your invocations, your prayers, whatever magic it is that you weave in the world. Offer it for that congregation and for that family, and for more than 20 congregations that are working together to create a rotation of congregations that families can go to week after week after week, from one congregation to the next, until through case management and support from that professional social work team, they step into stabilized housing and employment and finances. A partnership between almost 24 congregations in our community and our city, and most of all, unhoused families in our community, to help one another create a better way of living. I want to ask you to pour out your goodwill on behalf of this effort, because as one of the people involved in this, I can tell you, We are scared to death of what we're about to do. It's so many moving parts. It's so many people. It's so many different worldviews. It's so much financial stress and pressure and questions of legality and of background trauma. And that's just for the professional social workers in the congregations, not even the families. It's a whole human mess, and it's terrifying. So please, pray for us in whatever way your conscience allows you. Doing something good in our world is hard. I don't know why it's so easy to do bad. I'm honored to parent a few teenagers, and therefore a whole community of teenagers. They think I'm doing bad all the time. I won't comment on what I think they're doing. It's so easy to do the wrong thing. It takes so much effort to build things. So much intention and thought and planning and revision and adaptation. It's a really good thing this congregation is doing today to welcome this family. I think it's a good thing that the family's doing to trust the congregation. And it's a good thing that at the end of the week there's going to be another congregation to support the effort for a second week, and then a third, and then a fourth, for a full 3-month cycle. Later in the summer, early in the fall, we're going to welcome those families here. We've spent a year planning and talking about whether we have the capacity to do that. Fielding questions, concerns, very good doubts raised. One-on-one conversations and small conversations, multiple dialogues back in the old RE wing where we'll do this. A whole congregational dialogue where we went past 2 hours talking about this and some other stuff. And then a tour of that area on top of that. And the board wasting 3 months of its time talking through this, considering it, until we saw our way clear to say, yes, we can be part of this. A lot of effort to do a little bit of good. There's something that I tell that band of teenagers that think I'm so bad. When you do the hard work on the front end, there's a lot that emerges on the back end you never saw coming. So I want you to think about our nation, however you would describe the moment that we're in, including one where every city in the country is in a housing crisis. The bluest and the reddest cities totally at a loss of how to create equity in housing. And the population of folks at risk of losing housing or unhoused just increasing. So think about all of it. How hard it is to do good and how easy it is to do bad. Congregations that are going to work together in Spartanburg. They have names like Presbyterian, Episcopalian, Baptist, another kind of Baptist, 3 other kinds of Baptist. That's true. Church of Christ. One of them just calls themselves Wild. We actually thought about doing that here a long time ago because of Wild Hall, and we missed the copyright. We missed it. We can still claim the ethos. One of those churches, some people call the Universalist Unitarians. Some people call them, well, we don't want to say what they call us. And some people just call it the UU. More than 50 people in each of those congregations will volunteer week by week to make this work. I guarantee you they don't all think the same way. And if we all sat down and tried to talk about ideology, future outlook for our nation, I bet we'd make it a whole lot harder to work together. And that stuff's really important, really matters. I think about it all the time. But there's something else, something deeper. Not to the neglect of all that stuff that's so important, about which we are so passionate. It is very important. Don't mishear me. But there is something deeper. If there are any children who would like to come down, I'd like to invite you to join me here. And if you come, I want to invite you to find a flower that is especially beautiful to you. If nobody wants to come, this entire room will suddenly become a room full of children. Anybody want to join me up front? Come on down. And rather than sit down here together, come, just find a flower that you really love. Leave it in the vase, but look at it. Find it. Just look at it. Look into the face of that flower. Yeah. Come on down. Any one of the flowers. And all of you who are out there, you can see through us. We're spiritual beings. So just identify a flower that you love from your seat. Something that strikes you. Something that's truly beautiful. And let me ask the kids that are down here. Did you find a flower? One that you love? What did it take for that flower to become so beautiful? Let's leave it in the vase so we can all see it. But come and look at it. Come sit here and look at it. You did great. Come here. What did it take for that flower to grow and become so beautiful? What does it take? Yeah, that's a special one, isn't it? What does it take for a flower to grow and become so beautiful? Sun, water, air, soil, space, time, sun, outstanding, all of these things. A seed. Someone said love. My grandmother used to talk to all of her flowers. It works. Yes, they flourished. Now let's sit down here real quick, just for a second. We're not going to stay long. Everybody sit down here. We're together, real quick. You know, for a flower to grow, it takes sun, soil, air, a seed, space, time, even love. Yeah. What does it take for a person to grow? What does it take to make a person grow? Water. You need water. It's a big part of us. Food. We need to stay healthy. Some of us are fighting that right now. Yeah. Shelter. What else? Being safe. That's excellent. Safety. A village. What do you mean by that, Stan? It takes all of us. Thank you, Stan. To be protected. Very good. These are outstanding answers. And let me ask you one more question. This will be it. If it takes all of those things to help a person grow, a person like you or like me, right? Food, safety, shelter, air, water, love, support from a village, all of that. If we saw someone who didn't have what they needed to grow, what could we choose to do? Give them those things, right? Give them food. Give them water. Yeah. And why would we do that? Why would we help? To help them. Oh, you give them a little money to buy a house, it could help them out, right? Why do that? Why would we want to help somebody else?
Because it's nice, and if they don't have a home, you can also give them some clothes.
Yeah, because we can, right? Because we can help them out. And if they don't have what they need, and we do, we can help them. We can help them grow, right? Every action ripples forward. It carries forward, right? One good thing can create another good thing. Very good. And if you were in that situation, if you didn't have enough food or enough water, if you didn't have shelter, what would you want somebody to do for you? To help, right? Right? We care. We care about people. And we want for them to care about us too. And when we care about each other, it makes the whole world a lot safer. A much better place to live, right? Look at these flowers again. Do you know what is even more beautiful than all of these flowers? People who care. People who care. Y'all did great. Let's give these kids a round of applause. You can go back to your seats. You look at the front of your bulletin. I'm going to need you to care about me because I'm probably going to stumble on this, so you got to help me out. I need a village, okay? We seek to create a world of mutual thriving. I need help. Come on now. Help me out. We seek to create a world of mutual thriving for all beings, where everyone has enough and no one has to be afraid. Together we strive to build this beloved community, growing in wisdom, care, justice, service, and wonder, open to all. James Luther Adams traveled to the center of theological learning for the Western world in the 1930s, Germany. What he learned there was not in classrooms. He watched religious communities fall one after the other into the idolatries of self-preservation, cozying up to power, focus on money and riches, on social standing and prestige. And he saw just a few who chose, instead of all of that, just to care. To care about everybody, and especially people most on the outside. And when they cared, people thought they were crazy. It was dangerous. It looked like they might not make it. But when those few people chose to care, they revolutionized religious thought and spirituality down to the present day. Full flowering after very hard work underground. It's people from this congregation and of very few others who for a year have said over and over and over again, to all these different religious groups and all these different ideologies and worldviews, we can do something to help our neighbors if we will just care. And at this moment, when our country is ready to tear itself apart, every kind of Baptist and Unitarian in this community is going to work together to try to create mutual thriving for all. The work is hard on the front end. The flowering at the end is very beautiful. Be people who care.
At number 300, we'll sing With Heart and Mind. With heart and mind and voice and tongue, may we this time and place transcend to make our purpose understood.
Once again, from UU theologian James Luther Adams. Liberalism holds that the resources, divine and human, that are available for the achievement of meaningful change justify an attitude of ultimate optimism.
I want you to hear what James Luther Adams is saying. What he's saying is, even when you think you don't have what it takes, you do. If you care, you do. And we can do this. This has been quite a year. I was talking with someone who has lost many people they love, as have many of us. Said this is the year of falling trees. Huge oaks crashing all around us. It's a lot. And it hasn't stopped. We have lots of people in our congregation living lots of things. One is our own minister, Ann. She's not here right now because I passed what I have on to her. Yes, you should feel sorry for her. She is doing better, but she is not well. Because everyone here reads their happenings, you know what else I'm going to share with you. If you haven't, then you can read in more detail. Anne also has a diagnosis from a routine colonoscopy. A diagnosis that was caught very early, but that needs to be attended to. And she wants to urge all of you to have all of your medical examinations and annual checkups. But it's at this point in the summer that usually I disappear for a while and everybody gets a break from me. This year instead, Anne is going to disappear for a little while because she needs to have a procedure and then to recover from that. And it's really important that she do that so that she can be well and so that she can rest. So you're stuck with me for another month. I'm so glad you're cheering for Anne getting the medical attention that she needs. We help each other. Things don't go according to plan and we adapt. We feel exhausted and then we choose again to care. And we find we do have the resources to go forward. Mutual thriving for all, including everybody here. We're going to sing a song. We're going to go straight into the annual meeting. Our president, Sahara Cool, is going to come and lead us right after the song. If you are a member, please stay. We need you. If you're not a member, but you want to stay and learn about what's going on here, you're welcome. It's an open meeting. You can't vote, but you can learn. If you don't want to stick around, go on down to Wild Hall, which we should have named ourselves for. There's going to be a potluck. You can get the place warmed up for us. We'll be listening for the disco music up through the concrete floor. And as soon as the meeting is over, we will join you. Thank you, everybody.